Hello everybody, thank you for joining me on my channel. If you can please like, subscribe and share, that really helps me out, and thank you for all the love and support on my other videos. It's really nice to see. Thank you. So we're going to do a reading in Harry and Meghan going to Germany, and this is a perfect excuse for me to practice my German for a second, so just please indulge me for a minute. Okay, so guten Morgen, guten Tag, guten Abend. Ich heiße Northumberland Hexi. Es tut mir leid, dass leider Harry und Meghan besuchen dich. Großbritannien bestet Export nicht. Ich lerne Deutsch, ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch und ich liebe Deutschland. Es tut mir leid, aber es tut mir leid, dass Harry und Meghan. Ja, es tut mir leid. Danke. And with that, we will go on, my bad German, we will go on and try and do a reading. Well, we will do a reading. So Harry and Meghan are going over to Germany, and it's to bring up the Invictus Games. So let's have a look into that. Okay, so we have the moon in reverse. Okay, so things are being revealed, secrets being revealed, something underhand coming to light. This is sometimes with the moon in reverse, there's a lot of kind of low mood, bad energy, a funk that you're kind of getting out of, things rising to the surface rather rapidly, things not hidden anymore. Let's see what's crossing them. We've got the star again. This is about wanting to be on the world stage and wanting to be favourite and wanting to be flavour of the month. This is really just a PR drive. I don't really feel like for some reason they're in the mood for it today, but they are. This is what's kind of crossing them and getting to them. So they're wanting to be out there, and they're wanting to be more well known. They're wanting to be loved. King of Wands in reverse is what's known about them. Okay, so the PR, things are not going as swimmingly as they would like. They're certainly feeling the pressure from somewhere and someone. Maybe there's a mouthpiece out there that they don't particularly like, that maybe are hitting a few raw nerves with them. Could be Piers Morgan, someone like that, some kind of talking head kind of person, a journalist or something. But with the King of Wands in reverse, it's rash decisions and temper and kind of like lashing out. There's somebody around them that is really preying on the mind with regards to the trip today. 10 of Wands alliance, 2 of Wands alliance. Okay, so what's under this is working together, working with other people, starting to build a brand. So this could be feeling that they feel very much secluded and by themselves with it. It also could be like Archwell and the Invictus Games kind of branding and trying to keep it separate, but it's not quite working out as it should be. Let's have a look and see what's leaving the situation. The Wheel of Fortune, karma. Okay, let's have a look at the other ones. Let's see what else we've got. Okay. Right, okay. So there's going to be some unwanted changes, definitely coming up in the next few months on the back of this trip. They will have to learn and grow and develop further. There is definitely some energy that's surrounding them, and I got a reading from them the other day that they have this tower energy around them, this kind of karmic kind of burning off of stuff, and I don't necessarily think it's all gonna go the way they want it to. Sometimes when we've got too tight a control of something, it slips from our hands. We've got Temperance in reverse there. That's a very gentle energy when it's upright. It's very arty. It's very much bringing in like this calm sereneness. So we've got a lot of energy there that is kind of kicking up a little bit more of a fuss, being a little bit more dramatic about things, especially with creative differences. Around there, we have got the Four of Pentacles. This is again something where you're hanging on and you're holding on to control. It's a very tightly organized, a very I want to say a very overly controlled ship that they've got going on at the moment. Here we have the Princess of Wands in reverse. Again, this is the Page of Wands. This is somebody who is very fiery, very passionate, bad-tempered, slamming things around. Things are getting too much for them. They lose their temper. They can be overly sexual. And you might think that, well, how can that be a bad thing? But it can be, because the person is... that means they can weaponize sex, basically, for either way. And then regret, Five of Cups. So there's something going on over the next few weeks or so, in the next 3 months, definitely in the run up to next year's games, where things are not as they seem. With the Invictus Games, there is going to be some kind of like challenges along the way. And here we have Death. The Death card is about rejuvenation, rebirth. This is possibly what they want from the Invictus Games. But when the Death card shows up, this is nothing you can plan for. This is anything you can set in motion yourself. In a way, it's just kind of like, boom, something's going to change and you're going to have to adapt and grow with it, rather than, oh, I've chosen to do this because I want to adapt and grow. It's a big card. So, yeah. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune leaving there, and let's have a look. Yeah. So with the Moon energy there as well, there is an element of corruption being brought to light, and the Star kind of covering that up and going, oh, look at me. So you've got the Moon and the Star there. So one can't contrast the other. Okay. So let's have a look. That's sort of general reading of the Invictus Games. Let's have a look and see what Harry's feeling about the Invictus Games. I'm going to use a different deck of cards for this one, I feel. How's Harry feeling about Germany in the Invictus Games today? Okay, so we've got a fresh start. We've got the Fool energy coming in there. This is somebody who believes this is going to be his way of starting off and afresh, while the thing in Manchester was more like Meghan's starting point. Harry's going to see him as his palate cleanser. Three of Swords, heartbreak. In reverse, a heartbreak revealed. He was going to be quite emotional. I don't know if they're going to bring it up, but today is actually, I think it's the 25th anniversary of the funeral, so of his Princess Diana. So I do believe that he may be masking some of this. He may, yeah, that could be. Two of Wands. Again, that was what was underneath. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords come off quite a lot, I find, for Harry and Meghan. And the Seven of Swords reversed, so what's driving this is a truth revealed. There has been some shady behavior, and this is coming to light. You've got the Two of Wands up there, which is what he wants to outly project, is like working together and joining hands. But there's something else going on here with the Seven of Swords. There's something driving underneath that isn't quite right. And we've seen that before with the Moon card in reverse. Again, starting off here, we've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. And that's, again, indecision, unwanted decision. You can't make up your mind. You can't make up your mind. You think you've got choices. You haven't really got much choices. It's an illusion of choice. And he hasn't got a choice for some reason. Knight of Cups. Let's have a look. Six of Wands. King of Wands. That came up before in reverse as well. Six of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of reversals in this one. Knight of Swords. Right, okay. Let's get into this. So the Knight of Cups is probably Harry's energy coming out. Then it's quite mature, where you've got this kind of like bombastic kind of character that he used to be. It's now changed into this kind of like emotionally immature, lashing out kind of guy. Somebody who's very self-absorbed. Somebody's very navel-gazing. Here, what his head is in, he thinks he's doing a great job today, and I'm sure he is for the veterans. But what you've got surrounding him is the King of Wands. And the King of Wands was in the Invictus reading, but it was in the above position. And it was in reverse as well. So the King of Wands is some PR guy. It must be somebody is giving them bad advice, giving them bad direction. Because here we have in reverse the Six of Cups. And we have in reverse the Knight of Swords. Now the Knight of Swords in the long term reversed, it's got this kind of corrupt energy. It's somebody who is they might be a legal person, but they're the kind of one who tells you how to cut corners. They might be a academic, but they've got their own agenda. It's somebody who's very clever and very quick-witted, who maybe goes against the grain and gets into naughty kind of situations. And I have to phrase my words very carefully here. When you've got the Six of Cups in reverse as well, what we've got again is we've got a sense of loss and a sense of when you're remembering things, you mightn't be remembering things correctly. All of a sudden things have been shone in a new light, and that's a very purposeful light. The Six of Cups in reverse, it speaks to me of childhood trauma that is still getting kind of played on. And I do kind of feel like the man approaching 40 to keep having to really live through this is not good for his head. And this is one of the reasons why he is the way he is now. So yeah. So really sanctimonious, to be fair. So what I expect from them is we are going to see changes. We have got the Tower card in the other readings I have done coming up for them. And it's the Tower in reverse. So I'm going to expect to see quite a lot of energy around these guys for the next few weeks. Yeah, they're just going to keep going. So yeah, let me know what you think down below. Thank you so much for joining me. I love reading for you guys. If you can please like, subscribe, share this as far as you can, that would be amazing. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.